once unfashionable concept of an interventionist industrial policy is firmly back on the government's agenda. Although the details are yet to be fleshed out, we've already been given some indication of what this might mean. More spending on infrastructure projects such as HS2, more government-sponsored house building, and a regional development policy. At first glance, these policies may sound sensible, but are they? A successful industrial strategy requires great confidence that the government will make better decisions than businesses and individuals on the market. But time and time again, we have seen that this is not the case. The main reason can be summarized in one word: politics. Rather than investing in projects with high economic benefits, political choices often mean spending money on favored regions, or on projects that have low economic returns but high political rewards. Devoid of market pressures, state infrastructure projects often fail to materialize on time and on budget. Take the high-speed rail link HS2. The Department for Transport estimates that it will cost £56 billion to build. This, however, has proven to be a gross underestimate. Factoring in compensation and other costs, the real figure is likely to be much closer to £80 billion. The two large-scale projects to which the government has so far committed, the continuation of HS2 and the Hinkley Point power station, are among the least cost-effective government investments in decades. And though there is a dire shortage of housing stock in the UK, the key cause of this is not the failure of markets, but rather the UK's extensive planning regulations and land use restrictions. The solution is to relax these regulations and to enable more building to happen across the board. The fact is, our economy is changing so rapidly that it's impossible to predict which industries will be successful in the future, especially when you're sitting in Whitehall. When private companies invest, they do so with their own money on the line, and so are more likely to take into account the future economic outcomes to flow from those investments. This is very much unlike the bureaucratic decisions often made in Parliament. Britain does not need an industrial strategy, unless by industrial strategy we mean creating the right tax and regulatory environment for all sorts of businesses to flourish.